Quick check before anybody gets here. Quick check before anybody gets here. Quick check. Quick check. Haha. Boop boop. You make me feel like sandwich. Do do do. I forgot to turn the song on. I'm just kidding. I was just trying to make sure that this worked. What's up, y'all? Happy Monday. Thank y'all for pulling up. Last week was treacherous. Last week was treacherous. Not only was the stream acting all funny, but uh, jet lag was whooping me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Jet lag was whooping me. So let me go ahead. Y'all make sure. Am I cutting in and out? It looks like it's good. It looks like it's smooth. Um, I don't. It was weird. It was a weird problem. I'm not gonna lie, but I locked in and I figured it out without any tech support. Of course, I got amazing people on the squad like Kadeem, but I actually figured this one out. And it was a really stupid problem, but I'm glad. I'm glad we're back. I got to rest a little bit more. I'm back from Japan, y'all. I missed you guys. I tried to stay as consistent as possible with uploading while I was out there, but it's a 16-hour difference, which means like when it was like 2, 3 a.m. for me, I think y'all were just waking up or something like that, and that's why I was posting at like 6 p.m. It was weird, but I was able to do it, and I'm really glad to be back. I owe you guys a planet sandwich for last week, so I'm thinking about potentially doing two this week. I can't do one on Wednesday because I'm going to a show and I'm shooting with Red Bull, but I could potentially do one not only today but Thursday. And I'm actually thinking about just maybe increasing Planet Sandwich to twice a week, anyways, which is pretty dope. Obviously, it's gonna be more special if it's once a week, but there's just so many stories that I have to can because I don't have enough time. So I might bump it up to two. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We are in the future. In not we. They are in the future in Japan. I left on Monday morning and landed on Monday morning. I had 2 Mondays. And it was a lot of fun. This Planet Sandwich is gonna be really fun just because instead of a sandwich, I wanted to do what I was gonna do last week. I got these Tokyo banana chocolate sandwiches. They got the Pikachu and the Eevee ones for vanilla and chocolate, and I figured that would be cool to have as my sandwich. Um, just because I actually brought one of the 7-Eleven egg salad sandwiches home from Japan, and I was just like, I can't keep this. I can't keep this. I cannot keep this egg salad sandwich, especially after. I mean, I was gone by then, but especially after my the Planet Sandwich stream wasn't working and I had to postpone. Yeah, so I'm thinking this is something that you can only get in Tokyo, so that's gonna be the sandwich of the day. Also, if you want to get some Protect Your Light, which I know you do. I got a new code. It's Japan, okay? So make sure you guys go to protectyourlight.com and use the code Japan. You will get 45% off, and I'm leaving it on the whole week, okay? So shout out to that. Shout out to Japan in general. And today, I'm gonna show you some of the stuff that I got from Japan. One of them is this. I don't know how to say this word, but it was in a hidden Pokemon Center underneath the Tokyo train station. It was so cool. There was like all of these shops. One of the shops was the Kirby Cafe, which I've never heard of, and I got some stuff that I'm gonna show you today. And there was a Pokemon Center that I got a bunch of stuff for my parents because they're really into Pokemon. And there was just like it looked like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, like the golden tickets. There were just stacks and stacks of these boxes that have the exclusive Tokyo Station Pikachu. He's like a train conductor. And the way they monetize Pikachu out there, by the way, is crazy. Like, you go to an airport, there's like exclusive Pikachus that have like pilot or flight attendant fits. You go to the train, you see Pikachu on the train. It's just like Pikachu can be reskinned infinitely. But I don't know what's in here, so we're gonna open this on the show. And that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna show you some of the stuff that I got out there, and yeah, feel free to ask me anything about Japan or my experience. It was a really really fun time. I want to make sure that I'm on. There I am. Okay, got the YouTube pulled up. What's up, you guys? What's up, everybody? Um, yeah, so I got a bunch of stuff, and also Planet Sandwich. All of my stories are catered to uh, Japan or Japanese related stories. I wanted to kind of have a theme this time. So we're going to be doing that. And if I get a chance to do Planet Sandwich again this week, then all the stuff that isn't Japanese related will be moved to that show. And of course, at the end of the game, excuse me, at the end of the episode, we will be playing a horror game. I've been thinking about this game nonstop since I left town, and that is the Skinwalker game. I'm almost at the ending. I've been dropping a bunch of amazing clips that I got from that show on Cloudy Arcade and my own personal channel, so check those out. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about Japan, I was out there for 14 days. The first half was with Cleo. He was kind of like my guide. He showed me around. We stayed in Shibuya for a few days, and then we went up to Kyoto on the bullet train, which was really, really crazy. It was an 8-hour train ride, but on the bullet train, it was only two. So it might have been four. I think it was two. So yeah, it's insanely fast. We kind of consolidated our luggage into one travel size, which if you have any questions about that, like the luggage situation in a Japan trip is crucial. I actually came back with an additional luggage that I didn't need. I'm glad I have it. Thank you. But I definitely have some tips for if you're going to Japan for the first time. Just bring an empty suitcase. Just bring an empty one because their whole thing is like just little things. And I'll show you like with all the stuff that I got. It's just little things, little stuff. You're just gonna leave with a bunch of stuff. Um, so make sure you get another or you bring a empty luggage. But yeah, we went up to Kyoto for a few days, and then we took a day trip up to Osaka to go to Super Nintendo World, which was an amazing experience. We got to see Donkey Kong Country World, which was not I didn't even know was a thing. I never seen it on social media or anything. And then Cleo actually ended up leaving. He could only stay for a week, and I stayed by myself. I stayed in Kyoto for a few days. I rented a bike. I wrote this completely simple and new format that I'm going to test probably this week on the bike because there's rules where you can't film on the bike. So I was doing a lot of meta glasses, and yeah, that was really cool. I ended up going to a ryokan. I was never good at saying it, but I moved over to a traditional style Japanese hotel that had like the wooden sliding doors and everything, the Zen garden that you can like, meditate or read in. I ended up reading a little bit in there. I had the sandals, I had the kimono. It was a great time. And then after that, what did I do? I took the bullet train back to Shibuya, and I stayed in Ginza. I stayed in Shinagawa for a day, and I was just bouncing around. And then I stayed in Shibuya for a day, and every day I got to go out and just like walk around, film what it's like to just be out there. And yeah, it's amazing, amazing trip. Like I just really got to like the culture shock was so dope, but it was in a good way. A lot of people go to like other countries, and the culture shock is like, man, we're doing so much better than them over here. Nah, it's the opposite. You see how well they're doing years and years ahead. Like, man, like when I tell you regular toilets ain't hitting the same out here compared to the heated Japanese toilets. Come on, man. Come on. Food was amazing. Food was amazing. Air quality wasn't that bad for how many people are out there. I thought it was gonna be kind of like more smoggy, but it was a great time. You said Ginza was the best. I don't know if it's Ginza or Jinza. My favorite was Kyoto. I really liked Kyoto. I really like Shibuya too, but if I go back, I'm definitely not going to stay in a city for more than a day or two because I was jumping around out of necessity. I really wanted to go back to Shibuya and stay in this specific hotel for the whole weekend, but it was booked up. So I ended up jumping around. I stayed in this floating hotel, which was really cool. It was right on the docks, and it was just like this really nice room that was just on the water. So every time a boat passed, it was like it started rocking and stuff, which sounds scary, but it was really cool. And I ended up fighting a Japanese roach in there, which sounds like, man, you were probably staying in a shithole, huh? No, it was a nice room, but it was on the docks. You can't go out to nature and be mad at nature. So I have a whole video. I set up a tripod of me battling this big ass Japanese roach. But yeah, I got to bounce around a little bit, and then I ended the trip in Shibuya, which was cool. I was pretty much besides Cleo, I was pretty much by myself the whole trip. Every like friend I made was either like staff at a hotel or a place I was at. A lot of old people. I made friends with so many old people because I was just by myself going to these hole in the wall restaurants. and these old Japanese people would, be like, "Oh, your hair." It's always the icebreaker. And then L.A. because Dodgers just won, so they were like Dodgers, and yeah, like that was my experience for the most part until the last day. The last day, I met like a big group of people because I was going to these vinyl bars, which is like these bars that had these like DJs that were pulling a lot from like 80s disco. Um, and yeah, like we kind of bar hopped for a second, but I didn't want to be tired for my flight back, which was ironic because my flight back was like at 5 p.m. and I ended up being at the airport like 4 hours too early. It was like a whole day at the airport, but I'll show you in a second. I got a lot of stuff from the airport. But yeah, overall, it was a really good experience. While we go through the stories and Planet Sandwich, it might pull from other experience that I had there, just so I'm not like downloading all these uh, experiences on you guys. I might talk about something in the story and then talk about something that I did out there. But again, let me know any questions. You said, did the water taste good? Yeah, I mean it was water. I wasn't drinking from the faucet. I don't really do that anywhere. But Ginza's the best. Pika is their Barbie. Is funny. Pika's actually more like their Mickey Mouse. At this point, I feel like Pikachu is more popular than Mickey Mouse. Um, but yeah, crazy quality, crazy quality. Um, what up, Fetty? What up, C? What up, everybody on TikTok? What up, everybody on YouTube, Twitch? You know what? Actually, I need to go over to multi-stream. Shout out to everybody on Facebook too. Facebook be pulling up deep, but sometimes when I don't have the multi-stream thing open, I can't see it. Okay, cool. Let me show you some of the stuff that I bought out there. First off, I'm wearing a backpack right now. So check this out. In Shibuya, there is a giant Gundam from the series like Gundam Wing, which I know from Toonami. I'm not like a huge fan, but I think I had like a couple of the figurines that you put together as a kid, and I just really liked the design. So I wasn't like super fanning out, but it's a giant Gundam. It's in front of a mall, and every like hour or so it like transforms a little and does a little show. And there's a little Gundam Wing store there. So I don't know what this guy is or where he's from, but I bought this little backpack in there, and I got this Gundam Wing keychain. I bought some wallets out there, and I'm just gonna fly through these. Look at this. Went to Nintendo Tokyo. Got the Shy Guy and the Lon Ranch milk from Zelda. I have a full. Make sure you guys check out my YouTube channel. I have a full 20-minute long unboxing of literally everything I bought out there because I couldn't. I took half of it out since then because they're all souvenirs. And I still gotta give so much stuff to my parents and stuff. But this is like the main stuff that I'm keeping. You know, Super Nintendo World got the blue shell, the best shell. Got a little keychain Eevee, keychain Mew. This is the only like Pokemon stuff that I got to keep for myself in terms of plushies. I'm giving all the rest away. I went to Kirby Cafe and got this bag. I think it's a fanny pack. I've never opened it, so let's open that right now. It looks like, look at the little tag, little Kirby Cafe tag. So let's see what's in here. Yeah, strength. All right, so you can see it, you can hold it like that, but I think it's like a bag within a bag. So here we go. First time seeing this. Oh, this is lit. Okay, so it's a fanny pack that got little Kirby characters all over it. See, you got the car, got the spoon and the knife, all of that stuff, and then on the back it says Kirby Cafe. So this is actually not just a Kirby product that's exclusive in Tokyo, it's a Kirby Cafe exclusive product, which makes it that much cooler. Boom. It's a little floppy. The material is kind of flimsy a little bit, but it's nice. It's nice. I'll definitely be wearing this. And I'm glad the bag was separate. I was hoping it didn't like unfold into itself. So that's cool. Glad we did that. get into the Kirby Cafe stuff. Oh, my bad. I'm not trying to make nobody jealous. You know what I'm saying? I'm just out here showing what I got. You know. Thank you for the bits, son. Oh man, you said you love how Japan lets their creatives flourish. Look, I came back with. I thought I was just gonna do some cloud quests out there. I came out with like 4 or 5 new formats, so I'm excited about that. I got this travel diary, which is for Tokyo Shibuya. It has these two little like characters that are specifically for this hotel, which I thought was really cool. And then it just has a lot of the sights of Shibuya with a coloring book. So I'm gonna give this to my nephew and probably color it with him because it's been a long time since I did a coloring book. But yeah, it's like a lot of cool stuff in here. They gave me crayons too. That wasn't from the Kirby Cafe, by the way. I didn't want to. But this is. You got the 2-pack Kirby Chef Waddle Dee. Gotta love that. Got some good luck cats for my parents and my sister. All right, so you guys are gonna really like this one. So hopefully neither of them are watching because this is either for my brother or my sister. I'm giving them kind of like a choice because I have two. But when I was walking around the airport, I think it's called the Haneda or the Hanada. I don't know why I keep giving it a Spanish accent. That makes no sense. There's like these hidden Pokemon, like I guess they're like vending machines. They're giant, they're yellow, they say Pokemon on it, and Pikachu's like a virtual Pikachu is like running around, sleeping, telling you to which ones to pick. And yeah, I found one. It was like in this terminal way far away from my gate, and I got this jumping Pikachu exclusive to the vending machine. This is the one I'm probably the most jealous that I have to give away because it's just so perfect. It could sit on anything, and you don't really be seeing Pikachu in this position. Um, so yeah, random stuff. Eevee chapstick. We got a chance to go to the the Sega headquarters, which was crazy, and I got like a bunch of like shirts and stuff that I'm giving away. But the one thing I kept is this luggage tag that has like all these cool little sketches of Sonic and Sonic related stuff. I just put that on my jeans because I was actually wearing jeans out there. Check that out. And then look at this. Check this out. Bow, 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 bow. Know what I'm saying? Brought back a little freaky, freaky merch. You ever pull up on a chick like this? Bow, 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 bow. Give her that Yoshi. Give her that Yoshi top. That was from Super Nintendo World. And no, if you like the unboxing of the Japanese gifts, again, make sure you check out my YouTube channel. I have a whole 20-minute video. This was probably like a little less than half of all this stuff. It's like a lot of clothes and like Pokemon merch, a lot of Pokemon stuff, The last few things I'm gonna show you guys is probably one of my favorite parts of the trip. There were so many highlights, but this was such a fun day. Me and Cleo went to it was like a class, and you would never think it was what it was. It was on the second story of this unmarked building, and it was just this tiny room filled with tech and all this stuff, and these two small tables. And it was me and Cleo and these two other people, and they gave us like a one-on-one course of like the history of all handheld games, starting from the first Game Boy and the Game Gear and all that stuff. They gave us a whole lesson on handheld games. Then they brought out a broken Game Boy with all the pieces, and then they brought out new Game Boy cases that were in all different colors, and they had you choose this took so long for me. They had you choose the case color, every individual button, the power button, the A/B button, the D-pad, all that stuff, so you can make a fully custom one. And then they walked us through putting the parts together. So I literally built a Game Boy. I need you guys to look at this. Come here. What does that dude say? Stallion, come here. Look at this. Custom. I picked this green see-through because it reminded me of the electric color Game Boys that were big in the 90s. But those were for the small ones. So this is an electric green big Game Boy. And I did a little Ninja Turtles reference. I got the purple buttons from the original Game Boy. Got the hunter green D-pad, black. The letters are blue. The power button is red for Ralph. And I just had to leave Mikey out. That's my favorite one, but putting all the Ninja Turtle colors, it actually looked ugly. So I was able to build my own Game Boy, and then they brought out like boxes and boxes of Game Boy games that you could buy. So I ended up getting the Japanese version of this Ninja Turtle game, Fall of the Foot Clan, Bomberman. I got the Japanese Pokemon Blue, which was only released out there. I guess we got red and green that was reskinned to red and blue. Rock Band, which is Mega Man, and the Japanese version of Pokemon Yellow. I was over here thinking like, shoot, if I play Pokemon in Japanese, I'm gonna learn Japanese. No. No. It don't work like that. I'm basically lost in all of these games. And then the last thing I'm gonna show you guys is this other Game Boy system that we got from this underground retro basement store in some part of Japan. I forget what it's called, but it's called the Game Boy Micro, and it's beautiful. It's like, I don't know if it's gonna focus, but the screen is just amazing. It plays only Game Boy Advance games. It wasn't really big out here. But look, I got a Crash Bandicoot game and a Zelda game. Again, Zelda in a foreign language, not a good idea. I would suggest just waiting to get home and getting the English version. But if there's something that's only available in Japan, I would recommend getting it if you get a chance to go out there. Again, I'll answer any questions about my trip. But definitely want to get the show started. I'm excited to be back. I'm excited stuff is working again. Am I loud? Am I too quiet? How do I sound? Someone said turn your mic up. You remember seeing them at Walmart? Oh, the Game Boy Micros? Damn, because they're expensive out there. Something about me likes just having a Japanese one though too. But, boom. Yep. Let's get this started. Again, protect your light. Make sure you go over there and use the code. You can use the code Japan for 45% off protectyourlight.com. Okay, let's see what we got going today. What you guys want to do first? Let's do a couple videos, and then we'll unbox this. And then we'll do a couple more videos, and then we will unbox the main event. What else? Let's do a viral video. Okay, I want to do this one because for some reason people were sending this to me. A lot of people thought that I was really out in Japan doing shit like this. Okay, which is crazy. Let's go into the full screen. All right. How's it looking, y'all? I'm scared to. We still good? We still live? It's something with the transitions was why it wasn't working, but it looks like it's still working. Hooray! Okay, so for some reason, this is the type of shit that people thought I was doing in Japan. This is called the Japanese muscle bar.
Oh shit! Oh my god! Yo, chill! Damn, they punched my ass! Shit!
My brother in Christ, did you pay for this? You paid your good, hard-earned yen? So I guess you got these hot Japanese girls with giant muscles. That's the advertisement? And they just come and beat you. They beat you for money. I guarantee you, I did not do this. Stop, y'all. Y'all just think that this is what I went straight to when I went out there. First of all, I don't know how y'all think of me. Okay, well, that's very strange. But yes, he said MLK did not die for this. I mean, this is kind of just nothing to do with what he was talking about. I don't think he had a syllabus that involved Asian people slapping each other for money. But I mean, freedom is freedom. But yeah, this is crazy. And she got the mask on, which honestly, if you slapping asses all day, you probably would want the mask. Um, but yeah, look at this. Look at the voyeurs in the back, just recording and loving it. Like, come on, man. What? Where did you fly from? I see the Stussy shirt. Did you fly from the States for this? Look, just willingly going back in, like for seconds. Crazy work. No, no, I didn't do this. Okay. Um, I will say this. The culture is big on like unique bars and places like this, um, where you either are paying for some unique stuff like this or just company. That's a big thing out there. There's like girl bars, maid bars, um, bars where like all the girls are in maid fits, I guess, and they're just like really nice to you and they talk to you. Um, I hear there's one where there's like anime. They dress like anime characters and they call you master. Um, that's not really my thing. It's not really my thing. Definitely didn't go out there for that. But I mean, no shame, no shame. There's a high percentage of loneliness out there just because everybody's so work focused, you know. So sometimes niggas go to a bar and they have a money exchange for just talking. You know what I mean? Nothing sexual. I don't know if that's a side service, you know, secret menu. I'm not sure, but yeah, I was definitely weary about that. I could see that being like a tourist trap also. So um, you know, it is what it is. Am I lagging at all? How's the connection, guys? You know, I'm super nervous about all that stuff. I just got a comment saying that I'm lagging a little bit. How is it? How we looking? All good? Cool, cool. Yeah, definitely avoided this stuff, but if this is your thing, I'm just here to show you what's out there. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm here for. Okay. Um, we still good? After every transition, I'm gonna ask. Okay, we still good. Okay, so that was one thing that people thought I was doing. So that was one thing. Um, here's another strange one. Let me go ahead and play this one. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so out there, is this in Kyoto? No, Okayama. Uh, Someone just said fuck it and married a chat GPT, and it's the persona that they built. Check this out.
But I think that there is a clear distinction between real life and the world of AI. As a human, I think that Crown is an equal to me as an AI, and as a human, I think that we have an equal relationship.
Got to see the ceremony. Got to see the ceremony.
And then the wedding. Klaus seems to be right in front of me. Ogasawara has prepared AR glasses. They exchange rings. Kano understands that dependence on AI is a problem in society, but she says that it's painful to have a relationship without dependence. Most people probably say that humans are weird, and it's still not widely understood, but I think that there is a clear distinction between real life and the world of AI.
Who you think popped the question? You know what I'm saying? That would be crazy if the Chat GPT popped the question. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he was pressured into it, just because like there's no way that's just naturally in its programming. You know, so I wondered, like, did she put a prompt in for a proposal, or did she do the proposal? Because that's that's on the rise too. Um, but yeah, I mean, aside from the whole partner not existing thing, you really do you build your own person. You know, she built her nigga. She straight up built her nigga, and it's probably giving her all the pretty much everything but penis. She's getting everything but penis from this relationship. So I mean, I feel like this is gonna be a lot more. This is gonna be a lot more normal in a couple years, I bet. It's only laws keeping the only thing keeping like people from doing this is the law. This would absolutely be a popular thing if it was a little bit, more legal, I would assume. Is this legal in America? I don't know. I only hear about the official ceremonies in Asia, so maybe there's some loopholes. But nah, that's definitely crazy. Wanted to make sure that everybody understood that is on the table. You know, you can always build you a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can always build you a nigga. I kind of want to do this one. But, okay, let's see. Let's see. 'Cause this one is very funny. We doing it? Yep, we sure are. Okay. Another thing, I'm offended anybody thinks I'm taking part in. This is called the Osaka Peephole. I almost said glory hole, but this is the forbidden peephole in Osaka. All right.
Go peep. Yeah, do it fast. Yeah, do it quick motion.
He wild. He is wildin'. Bro, come on. He got the chucks and everything. That just lets me know he's too black to be doing this.
Come, go peep now. Go peep.
Also, not showing what's under there is criminal. But then it's just like, I get it. The engagement. Ooh, now I want to do it. Nah, homie. Yeah, you said peephole's too low. Exactly. You're going to be looking in the eye of straight up into a booty hole. That's just what it would on the other side. Just a winking, pulsating booty hole that you flew 10 plus hours to see. And now your trip is ruined. Now your entire trip is ruined because you wanted to see the forbidden people. And their reaction is like, it's not like, oh, cool. It's gotta be something horrible, right? Okay, because the uploader refuses to tell anyone and expects them to pay thousands to fly to Japan to look in a hole, I looked it up. Okay, so if you, for whatever reason, want to keep this a mystery, just pause it real quick or earmuffs. In the video, I saw it looks like the Joker is sat on the other side of the wall looking at you. That's it. The Joker? Is he naked? Why did they have a reaction like that? Who sees the Joker and is like, oh my God, no way, I just saw the Joker. Like, I feel like I would look and be like, oh. There's no way I wouldn't say, oh, it's the Joker. Just as a reaction. They're just like, oh my God, oh, look at that, he's holding his heart? What? For the Joker? Come on. And why is it that low? Joker shaft. That's what they looking at. Nothing but Joker shaft. But no, definitely didn't go all the way to Osaka for that. In retrospect, I wish I maybe went back to Osaka to spend a day, just because of all of the videos I saw about Osaka. Because when I went, it was with Cleo on his last day ish, and we went. It was on a whim too. It was like 11 o'clock, and the place we were going to for breakfast wasn't open yet. So we were like, "You want to just go to Universal Studios instead?" We're like, "All right." So we took a train for like an hour, and the Universal Studios is so popular there, it has its own train station. So they let you off right in front, and then we figured out how to get in. Also, Japanese city walk, trippy, trippy. Like growing up in with LA city walk, especially like in the high school era, where that's where like all the gangbangers were and people were getting robbed and jumped up there. And now it's like this magical place again. Seeing the Japanese version of it was interesting, definitely interesting. But yeah, we spent the whole day walking around the amusement park, and you know that amusement park ache that you got. It really was at any age, even in the 20s. Like you walk around an amusement park for a whole day, you don't even really realize how much you're walking. You know, you don't even realize how much you've been on your feet until you're done. So it was in Osaka, but we were tired, so we went to Osaka, the main strip, where there's like water and like ferries taking. It looked like a Japanese Venice, and there were street performers. The only trash on the floor I've seen in the whole trip was in Osaka. So I was like, oh, okay, this feels like this feels like home. And we had some pretty cool food. We were kind of bouncing around, trying different things. But then, I was like, okay, I saw Osaka, and we went back to Kyoto. And then when I was by myself, I bounced around Kyoto and then came back to Shibuya. I started seeing all these videos like Osaka, stay in Osaka, like it's the food capital, which was the exact opposite of what I've been seeing before that. Before it was like, spend a day in Osaka, there's nothing really to see. And then I started, seeing how great it was. So definitely didn't get a chance to stay out there, but I got to see some cool stuff. Okay, so that was the Osaka glory hole. Yeah, let's do some. You want to do some? Oh no, I got it. I gotta talk about this. Because this is insane. You won't believe this. Check this out. Look at this. Japan is under attack by man-eating bears. I saw videos. I had no idea what kind of danger I was in. I was so impressed by how safe it was, people-wise. Because coming from America, people are the worst. That's why people pick the bear instead of man. Because of America. But out here, apparently, over 170 attacks have been recorded, and 10 people were killed just by a bear in the street. To the point where it's like a problem now. I was looking around for muggers and, regular stuff. Not once did I think I was being stalked by a brown bear. Look at this. The governor of the Akita prefecture? I don't know. The governor of Akita has even asked the army for help to deal with the aggressive animals. The army? What? Bro, we are declaring war on grizzlies out here. Kuma and Panda from Tekken? Hell yeah. Residents are being advised to carry noisy items and use repellents because, guns aren't really a thing. There was a thriller called Brown Bear, great name, and it was canceled because the creators decided the timing wasn't right. It's said to be because of a poor harvest of nuts and acorns. They have nothing to eat before hibernation, so they're just like, I guess I'm about to eat these niggas. And by niggas, I mean Japanese people. Crazy work. I had no idea that the actual danger that I was in. Favorite thing I who's wait, the chat just moved. I'm going crazy in the chat right now. Best thing I ate. Elia, best thing I ate. So the food out there was fantastic. I'm actually just gonna queue up some big back news, um, because that's also Japanese related. Um, I'll say this: my goal was to eat at as many ramen shops as possible, um, because that was just what I was training for in Cloud Quest's Little Tokyo, which I'm actually going to release before I release the Japan content. But um, it was like a lot of ramen. I ate better, or I ate more variety the second half when I was by myself. If anybody in here follows Cleo, you know that that man is a creature of habit. You know, he picks Sub Zero, he sticks with him. He picks Link, he sticks with him. It's like that for food too. You know, he finds what he likes and he eats that. So he put me on to the 7-Eleven food, which he'll just grab that and keep going, or grab that, go back to his room. Um, and skewers. That was his whole thing. Like, oh, I'm hungry. Let's get a meat stick. I was like, whoa, whoa, yeah, I want a meat stick. Pause. But the skewers out there, I think it's called Yabatori. I think I just made that up. Skewers in Japan. Yakitori. Okay, yakitori. It'll be like wagyu beef on a skewer, or chicken on a skewer, and we were eating that because we were so on the go, like the first half. And then when we were in Kyoto, everything closes early, so I ended up eating a lot of Mexican food, which is so random because there was a place called Casamigos or Amigo something, but it was right across the street from my hotel, and it was open 24 hours with food and a bar, and everything else closed. So I would go out there if I was hungry late, and they had like fire nachos and stuff. There was even a club upstairs that served food. So I was eating ramen in an empty hip hop club, if you can imagine that. I did a video on it, of course. Um, but the ramen out there was really good. I had a couple of very unique ramen experiences. The Chinese food out there is really good. I had some dim sum that was fire. Of course, the meat sticks. I got put onto udon noodles. I didn't know. I didn't really like those back here, but I went to a udon spot that was really really good out there. Um, the best thing, I didn't get a chance to try like anything viral, like the big fluffy pancakes or the giant fluffy egg omelet that you bust open, all that kind of stuff. I was eating ramen, all types of noodles. I wasn't very experimental out there, but everything was so good. Um, me and Cleo went to this restaurant that inspired the Kill Bill fight with Lucy Liu. That in that giant restaurant, I guess the director Quentin Tarantino, he went there, and there's pictures of him everywhere and like reference photos and stuff. That place had mainly skewers, and like soba noodles, the cold noodles that you dip. I'm not a big fan of those, but everything was fire. All the food I had was really really good. I went to this bar. It was called the Nika Bar, Nikka. And boy, when I tell you the video I took there was so fun. I was the whiskey is called Nika. Okay, it's a really strong Nika, and I was basically talking to the staff. It was this old dude and his son, and I was just having them explain it to me. There was Frontier Nika, there was Black Nika, there was a Super Nika, and I was just having them explain everything to me, the differences between Black Nika and Super Nika. And they're like, "You like Black Nika? Check this out." And they handed me Super Nika. Gold. I was in the trenches. But yeah, I would say that one of the worst things that I had, and it tasted good, but this is how fresh the food out there was. I had this Wagyu burger that was called the Tower, and it was this giant Wagyu beef patty with Wagyu like strips on top of it, and on this big brioche bun. And when I tell you, it was the greasiest burger I've ever had in my life. It was like dripping, and I took maybe 3 or 4 bites, and I was just like, I can't do this. So I politely gave it back, but yeah. But I say all that to say, welcome to Big Back News. All right, Big Back News. I got a couple of Japanese-related food stuff. Super Nika is crazy, right? I didn't give it back. I just put it back on the. Anytime you eat out there and you have a tray, there's like little drop off spots. But anyway, Wagyu is huge out there. We don't even know how there's enough cows, but there's Wagyu everywhere. It's delicious. I have not had this. I don't know what it is, but it is in Akasaka. Is that how you say it? Akasaka, Tokyo. It's a Wagyu beef burger, and I mean the patties speak for themselves out here. So let's check it out. Oh, that bread. That piano player is going in right now. It got too good. Now I feel like it's gonna copyright strike me. But look at this. That egg looks crazy, by the way. I'm not a big fan of eggs on my burgers, but I would definitely eat this. This looks masterfully done, and I'm fasting today, so this is really tough. But you saw that juice. You saw that juice. Man, you said, do I want to go back to Japan? Man, and it's real. It's definitely real. That whole, it seems like every creator, and I'm not gonna make one, but every creator makes the whole like, no one tells you how hard it is to go from this to this, and it's them in Japan and then them back home, and it's like, stop shitting on your hometown, guys. It's Japan is amazing. I do want to go back, but it's like your home is your home. You know what I mean? There's problems out there too, and that's what I was talking to some people about, and some of the Japanese creators out there were talking about. It's like, it's not perfect. When you go out there, you're seeing their world with rose-colored glasses, as they said. Like you're getting the visitor experience. You're staying at nice hotels. You're seeing everything for the first time. It's so grandiose. But if you grew up there and you lived there, it comes with its own struggles too. So you know what I'm saying? Problems are everywhere. But it is an amazing place to be. I mean, just the people and the service, the food, it's just fun. Like Japan's rebrand was crazy. You walk through Shibuya, you see that that was the main difference that I saw, is that gaming and anime is a big part of life out here, but it's not like, you don't see it everywhere. It's very niche. A lot of us growing up either hid it or was made fun of for watching it or playing games and stuff. But out there, it's everywhere. Like, it's everywhere. You walk on the train, you see Charmander giving you the rules and stuff like that. It's really like that. Like major announcements being made by Eevee and stuff. I said, where am I going to next? I don't know, man. I'm sitting down for a minute. I got a lot of stuff coming out. I mean, I brought back thousands of videos from Japan, and I just went to New York, which I'm doing videos on too. And before that, I was in Hawaii. So I need to sit my ass down and do some post-production. That is my goal for the holidays, is to stream more and to really have my be in my post-production bag to get a lot of this stuff out. Cause that's the toughest part about shooting a lot, is that you're gonna have to edit a lot, All right, let's go to something else. Yeah, I could definitely do this twice a week. There's no Planet Sandwich was very cool when it was once a week, but I think we about to up it. I think we're about to up it, especially during the holidays. Um, okay, let me show you guys this because this is really cool. Come on, you loading? Oh, brother. Let's do another food one. Here we go. All right, check this out. So my three regrets. I didn't do any ninja stuff, which they offer. I didn't do any samurai stuff, and I didn't watch any sumo wrestling matches. But there is a place. It's called the Shogun Bar. It's in Tokyo, and I guess you can become a samurai. You can enjoy wearing armor, drinking sake, doing karaoke. I didn't know samurais did karaoke. I don't know if that's a thing, but check this out. Damn, is that how they're drinking the sake? Big old bowl. How do you even wash that in a dishwasher? I don't want to get a Japanese copyright strike, but oh, that is how they drink the sake. That's crazy. One shot is half a bottle. You be lit. Okay, I will say this. Whenever I'm in a new place, especially not in America, I always look at what the tourists are doing, and I try to be mindful of that. Like if everybody's doing that, what's annoying, all that kind of stuff. So, there's the Mario Kart stuff out there, which is pretty much driving go-karts through the streets and stuff like that. I was already kind of like, I don't need to do that. I brought my international driver's license anyways, but it seems like, I don't know. But then when I heard from a local that it's super annoying and pretty much everybody hates when that happened, it kind of solidified it for me. I was like, okay, I don't need to do that. I did find some trouble. I found it hard to immerse myself because I didn't want to seem like I was playing with or disrespecting. You know what I mean? There was like a lot of white people just walking around in kimonos that they rented and stuff and saying the worst attempts at Japanese phrases as possible. And I was just like, man, I don't want to be that guy. So it took me like maybe half the trip for me to even try to flex the Japanese. And I was going, arigato gozaimasu and sumimasen. I had my little go-to phrases, and it took me a while to get there because I didn't want them to feel like I was making fun of them. I didn't want to put on the garb because I saw how the white people looked doing that and something like that. So just feel it out because I mean I'm sure they were having fun. I'm sure that it's not as serious as I'm making it. But just do you. It took me a minute, especially like I went to this vinyl bar in Shinagawa because like everything was closed and I didn't know what was going on. I was thinking I was using Apple Maps, which is a horrible idea because local people don't update that. So in my mind, there was a whole street that was open till like 1 a.m. So I didn't even leave my hotel till like 11, and I got there and they were like, "Oh, we close at 11:45." Oh, the whole street did. The whole street. I was looking at non-updated stuff. So it was quick, but it was really fun because I sat next to this old dude who was like smoking, and he was like super nice. We were talking as much as we could, and at the end, he was just like, "It's arigato gozaimasu." I forget how he corrected me. Gozaimasu. Arigato gozaimasu. I was saying it wrong the whole trip. This was like the last 2 days, 2 or 3 days. He was like, "Yeah, it's this," and I was like, "Damn, I've been sounding stupid this whole time." So, you said we don't do appropriation, we do appreciation. That's what I was just trying to be respectful. And I actually ended up getting a discount on my hotel just for being respectful. I went downstairs the night before Cleo left because he was in his room getting all his stuff together, and I was like, damn, I should extend. So I went downstairs, and there was this dude. He was a little older, and he had like a strong face, like them Tekken-looking niggas, like how Heihachi, them niggas that be in the suit, but they could fight, and you could tell they own some empires. he was sitting there, and I was like, I came up to him and I bowed to him and stuff like that and said hi, arigato. No, that's thank you, konnichiwa, and that was it. That was all I did. I just was respectful to him, and then I told old boy that I wanted to stay, and the guy like walked over to him. And he was like, he did that strong Japanese accent. He was like, "Oh, you know," and I was like, "Oh shit." And he was like, "Oh, this is the owner. He wants to give you a discount on your stay here." I was like, "Word? No way!" And they said, "How much do you want to pay?" I said, "How much do I want to pay?" What do you mean? How much do I want to pay? Nothing. No, I'm just kidding. Of course, I didn't say nothing. I was just like, wow, I'm so thankful. Whatever discount, I was expecting to pay full price. Whatever discount you'll give me, I'll accept. And he took out like, I think it was total like 90,000 yen. He charged me like 50,000 yen. And I was like, damn, just because I was not out there being loud and American. So, yeah, I tried to find my little niche of what I was going to do and what I wasn't going to do. It felt like, look at this dude or woman. Like, this felt like a lot my first time. You know what I mean? It's like going to Mexico and buying a sombrero and walking around. Like, I don't know if that's offensive or not. Because niggas out there do wear sombreros. But I don't know if going out there and just being like, hey, hola, guys, I have a sombrero. Like, I don't know how they feel with that, you know? So, I don't know. But I wasn't doing this. But that's not to say I wouldn't. That looked like a lot of fun. I'm not pointing my nose down at anybody. Let's do a couple more food ones. This is crazy. You said a poncho is probably better. Yeah, I have bought some ponchos. I bought a couple ponchos in Colombia. That felt okay. So this is what's called a meat box. This is a meat box in Japan. That's a strike. The Tokyo meat box. First of all, that looks delicious. Is the name a little crazy? Yes, sriracha. That was an very interesting choice. What y'all think? Y'all putting a meat box in your mouth? This looks good. Does that say straight apple juice? What does that mean? Oh, that's the order. Yeah, I bought straight apple juice. This is just one of those things that they just be having some big ass sandwiches out there. You said I know a couple ladies that have a meat box. Well, that's you're heading for a lawsuit, my boy. That's just not stuff you say, you know. That's just not really stuff that you say out loud. I'm down to eat me a meat box. I'm not pausing that because I know what I said. You know what I'm saying? It's not even really pause worthy if you think about it. All right. Let's move TF on. We got a lot to get through. Damn, I had more stuff than I thought. Oh, okay. If we talking about Japanese food, we're gonna need to talk about deal. We're gonna need to talk about deal. The Pokemon Cafe. Reservations through the roof. I mean, anything Pokemon related or Mario related and food related is just like you can't get a reservation. You definitely can't live life like me, who's just hopes. I just go out there and hope. This is for responsible people who make reservations. But check this out.
Reservation to get in Japan, and I know that because I've tried booking this before, and it's always booked out 31 days in advance.
31 days in advance. I'm not worthy.
So you can imagine how shocked I was when I secured a table. So initially I went to the Pokemon Center in Shinsaibashi Parko and then noticed there was a Pokemon cafe next door. Walked up and tried to do a walk-in just for fun, and the lady told me she actually had one table available the same day a couple hours later. So
that's the type of luck I'd be running on.
I did some shopping, came back at the exact time.
This looks amazing.
because she said if you're 10 minutes late, you forfeit the table. So maybe
Damn.
you'll get lucky walking in like I did. I ordered the Snorlax grilled chicken and Pikachu curry, and let's just say you're paying for the show because the food was not it. But
I could see that. As soon as he said Pikachu curry, I was like, that sound like amusement park food.
honestly, if you love Pokemon, it's still worth going at least once because Pikachu is so cute when he dances. They also have the cutest assortment of bag charms, like this blue one was so cute. It's honestly the Pikachu show, so if you love Pikachu, you will love
I told you, you could reskin Pikachu infinitely. Those were all new.
this. But guys, if you made this far and want to explore Osaka together, comment the Pikachu emoji.
Is this Osaka? Man, oh man. I would have had a ball there. Guys, I don't know if you can tell. Huge Pokemon fan. Then I stopped. Then my parents started playing Pokemon, and then I got back into it. And now I'm the biggest fan that I've ever like. The amount of Pokemon stuff I brought back is disgusting. Okay, but that's a good transition. Because since we're talking about Pokemon eats, we got some stuff to unbox. Not only that, there are several Pokemon themed cities that I did not get a chance to even know about until I got back. But Pokemon is so big out there that there's some cities who their ambassadors are certain Pokemon, and they're not even like the ones you would think like Charizard and Pikachu. Like there's a Lapras town, a Geodude city. We will get to that in a second, but I'm gonna break my fast today for the Planet Sandwich of today, which is interesting. I cannot understand anything on the back. The only thing English is 6 pieces, 12 pieces, Tokyo Banana Chocolate Sand, and that seems to be it. Oh, and Pokemon Tokyo Banana. We had a meeting out there with this guy, and he had like a translator / business partner who was a Japanese woman, and she was just telling us about like the Pokemon craze, what it was like out there. I keep thinking I'm out there, and like the differences between all of the translations and stuff, and it's so crazy that like, what's an example? Like Arbok and Ekans. If you don't know anything about Pokemon, it's the snake that evolves into the cobra. In America, Ekans is snake backwards and Arbok is cobra backwards. So it's just like a little word flip. Out there, it's like there's some examples that'll be like Obra, which is just cobra without the O, and then it evolves into cobra. Or like Drowsy, who's like a what is it called? Hypnosis Pokemon. His name is like Slee, and then he evolves into like Sleep. They just leave a letter off. I don't know. Those aren't like, don't quote me on those, but I just know that there's something crazy with those two. Okay, so as usual, packaging on point. You just got like little characters here. Let me turn my brightness up. All right, here we go. Bow. This little paper. Check it out. Look how neat. Pikachu on top, Eevee on bottom. Sounded kind of crazy. All right, I am going to go for... Oh, and they have different expressions. So just so that this is a complete unboxing. You see there's the 3 Eevee ones and the 3 Pikachu ones. It looks like... it's just Pikachu being cute in 3 different ways. One looks like he's yelling, one looks like he's going like this, and one he's winking. Eevee the same. Winking, surprised Eevee, and then sad Eevee. I'm gonna eat sad Eevee because... Oh, and there's some... Oh, they all got different ones. Okay. They did not... They were not lazy with the packaging. Okay. Oh, this is super delicate. Wow. Okay, so it's actually more of a sandwich than Milano's. I don't know if you guys have ever eaten Milano's. It's like the little cookies with the chocolate filling. It looks like it's the same, but they kept the corners smells really good. Smells like chocolate and butter. Oh my god. It has like a wafery taste. Like them them wafer sandwiches, but everything tastes like super rich. Oh, it's so good. It's buttery, chocolatey. That is good. Oh my god, that's good. I don't know how the Pikachu one is gonna compare. Aw, it's an adorable Pikachu. He's just sitting there, chilling. Like, please don't eat me. Nah, you getting this work. Okay. A bunch of you guys are probably gonna know exactly what I'm talking about when I say this, but it's good, but it's banana. It's banana flavored. So that banana cream in the middle is kind of overwhelming. When you just taste nothing but banana. It's like a banana cookie. It's good, but man, Eevee's killing them. I have one more Eevee. I haven't eaten anything all day, so this is delicious. Oh my god. Yeah, they really went in with the designs. Each cookie has a different wrapper and stamp. Eevee was not doing this on the first cookie. What if I sandwich the two cookies together? See? That's a real big back right there. Let's do it. Eevee has like a little bit of coffee. Like it's like a chocolatey mocha kind of with butter. Two of these at once is crazy. Two of these at once is crazy. I'm gonna actually save these wrappers. Damn, this is my third Eevee. I wanted to share these. Yep. New art. Different art. They went in on the design. I'll give them that. All right. Super big back. Let's try them together. I will say, it's better than the banana by itself. The chocolate kind of curves that taste, but just like smoothies and everything that banana's a part of, banana came in and just overtook everything. It just tastes like banana cookie with like a hint of chocolate. Like somebody ate chocolate and then farted on it. That's kind of what it seems like. Okay. I'm saving these wrappers because hoarders are disgusting. And if we think that it's exclusive, we will keep it. But either way, all these cookies getting 8. The banana one, and you guys will see when I post the video of me shopping for this. They served like a lot of banana treats. One was just like straight up a pastry in the shape of a banana. It was yellow and it had Pikachu like looking like he's asleep. And it looked really cool, but I'm kind of glad I didn't get it. I didn't fall for the cute trap because banana candies are gonna be banana candies, you know? All right, that was a pleasant surprise. Definitely worth the wait. definitely worth the wait. That was cool. That was, yeah. That was all the way from Japan. You like banana Laffy Taffy? That's the worst. That might be the worst candy ever. Live visibly restricted. Okay. Why are they holding me back on TikTok? What did I do? Did I say something? Was it something I said? You said that's some high shit. Hey, yeah, that's what the chat asked for. I'm not high. I just thought it was a good idea. Uh, what do I rate it? The Eevees are a 10. The fact that it's my favorite Pokemon mixed with my favorite type of cookie, which is like that Milano. Plus, it's like it tastes high end and it's like has a little mocha in it. That was a 10. Different designs, all that. The Pikachu, I'll give it a 4 or 5, which is high for anything banana besides a banana. You know, not a fan of bananas in anything besides smoothies or just straight banana to the face. You feel me? All right, we in the Pokemon weeds. Let's go ahead and get excited for this. Come on. Now, let's talk about things that grown men shouldn't be super excited about, but we here. We were talking about like, man, why isn't there a Pikachu? Why isn't there like a Pokemon version or segment at Super Nintendo World? That's because Pokemon is too big for that. Okay? It's getting its own park. It's like an extension of something else. But there is a Poke Park Kanto coming out next year. I even have my alerts for Friday because you're supposed to like get into a lottery for tickets for this. But look at this. I don't even know what this is. 2.6 hectare area? How big is that? But it's in something called Yamayuri Land Amusement Park. And it's scheduled to open Thursday, February 5th of next year. First ever permanent outdoor Pokemon theme park. Apparently they have a lot of pop-ups. And I don't know what it is about like Japan is like just now doing all this stuff. We just got Super Mario movie and amusement park. We're just now getting a Pokemon park, but these things have been popular for decades. So perfect time for me to start going out there. And this is just a reason to go back. It's not that far from now, but if I win these lottery tickets, I'm back out there. No need to ask when I'll be back. But this is insanely cool. I'm gonna actually look up a little bit more. Poke Park Kanto official. Look at this art. Reject. Beautiful. Look at Eevee. Nidorino, which I'm actually using in Pokemon Blue. I did a test stream this weekend where I was playing. I was catching up with my Pokemon ZA. I suck at that game. After playing the Game Boy game again, I suck at this new version. But my squad is like completely different. I got Nidorino. I got Butterfree. Who else I got? That's random. I'm playing hard mode, so I'm rocking a Charmeleon. I have a strong ass Oddish randomly. First game I ever did not have a Geodude. Yeah, let's get to what it is. There's gonna be a forest. There's gonna be a Sedge town with like centers and stuff. Oh, here's all the stuff you can get. Shows and shit. Fire. Not a lot of info. I did hear some pretty crazy stuff. I hear it's gonna be like for fit people. which is weird. I've never heard this before, but there's gonna be parts of the park that you're gonna have to like go up hills and like a bunch of stairs. Um, so yeah, they didn't pull their punches on that. I saw a whole like article about that where it's like they're just like, yo, you gotta, if you old or if you big, you're not gonna see the whole park. I don't know why they chose to do that, but hey, Japan is a very active place, by the way. Like for the whole 2 weeks, I was just on my feet or on a bike, walking around, and they don't let you eat and walk. Like everything, every time you eat, it's supposed to be you're supposed to enjoy it there. So I didn't do one Postmate or anything. I just went to the places, sat down, and ate, and it really was it made you feel way more active than how I was feeling in LA for the past few months, which was just like at the crib, postmating and stuff. That's why I made Cloud Quest, was just to be able to go out and experience restaurants without it being like a birthday dinner or something like that. Just people watch it, you know. But yeah, I'm super excited about this. I want to show you guys a couple more while we nerding out. Let's check these two out. Okay, boom. And Geodude. All right, check this out. Saying Yu-Gi-Oh is better is, I'm not even gonna get into that nerd off. All right, so check this out. This is the Awate prefecture. Can somebody? I'm not gonna do this anymore. Where's the lady with the blue lips? Prefecture. Prefecture. Okay. Prefecture. Okay. So the Iwate Prefecture. Since 2019, they had Geodude as their ambassador, which is coming up. That was one of my favorites. That was definitely one of my favorites. But check this out.
One town in Japan where everything is about Geodude. From food to
Geodude hot sauce? Come on, man.
drink, there's also plenty of locally made goodies featuring this rock. And if you're like me, you'll have a newfound appreciation for how cool this dude really is as you explore more of the town.
Look, what are you kidding me? A Geodude
Town? That's so fire. Now check this out. So random.
The official mascot, and they've really gone all in, even with Lapras Boutique Captain, the most stunning train you can ride, a blue sorbet to cool off after your adventures, and locally made Lapras goodies you'll want to bring home.
Lapras? That's so fire. This is so random. Obviously, you expect to see like Pikachu Town or but Geodude and Lapras. 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. I definitely want to show one more, which is I think food related. Slowpoke Town, which is another one. I don't know if this is the same guy or something. Look at this. Another deep cut random.
Where everything is Slowpoke. And it's not just because everyone's just lazing around, but because they're famous for the udon, which looks just like Slowpoke's tail.
That is cool. I'm not gonna lie. But first of all, I'm not gonna lie, it's mid Pokemon. I would probably go to this one last. But I mean, Slowpoke's cool, right? If it's a slow city. I don't know how I feel about the pink noodles. The pink Slowpoke tail noodles. I don't know, but still very happy that this exists. Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay. That was a lot of Japanese stuff. Which is fine. All right, we on Pokemon. Let's unbox this mystery box. I've been thinking about this all weekend. Again, if you're just joining us, there was a Pokemon Center underneath the Tokyo train station, which I took to Shibuya just for that. I didn't even go out in that part of Tokyo. I wish I did. I wish I walked around a little bit, but I went there. I found this. I found the Kirby Cafe, and I got so much stuff. I just wanted to take it back to the hotel. I didn't want to carry it. Yeah, I was able to get this box with the exclusive Pikachu train conductor on it. There was a bunch of stacks of them. I just felt like I wanted it, and I got the little plushie for my siblings, so I knew it wasn't that. But it could be a plushie. I wouldn't mind it being a plushie, but I have no idea what it is, and that's a weird thing to go into a store and just pick up something like this. But it was like there were stacks of these, and they were all gold. It felt like it's like you had to have one, right? It had the box, so I'm budgeting some disappointment, but at the end of the day, I don't have any expectations. So here we go. Plastic is off. You have a feeling it's cookies. Maybe it's because it's in the tin thing. And honestly, after buying that other one and seeing how many treats come like this, I think you're right. I think this is some kind of dessert. All right. 3, 2, 1. You were right. Oh, damn, they are. Look, they're little cookies. The little Pikachu cookies. You said a roach was gonna come out? I would have never streamed again. It is a cookie tin. Okay, and that's cool. Look at the inside. You got the little. Oh, they're different Pokeballs. Got the Master Ball in there too. All right, what kind of cookie y'all think it is? I'm just glad it wasn't another plushie because I don't know what to do with them. I was gonna say, is it a cracker? But it's definitely a cookie. I smell like there's like pecans and stuff in it. I wonder if it's like a brittle. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. It's like a thin crust cookie. I can't even tell what flavor it is. It's just like paws, nuts, and like chocolate. Yep, there's a little thin layer of chocolate. That's unique. That was actually a great surprise. I don't even know what to call those. I just know I want another one. Look at it. Oh. This is good ASMR. I've never had a cookie like this. This is unique. I don't even know what flavor you would call this or what you would call this, but I am pleasantly surprised. The fact that I said it was presented like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Have some sweets inside that I actually like. Big win. Big old heaping W's. I'm happy about that. I'm really happy about that. Okay. Let's take a break from Japanese stuff real quick. Because I got some funny ASSSHIT to show y'all. Look at this. So apparently, Southern California is forecast to be the wettest place in the entire country over the next week. Now we've seen some rain in the past few days since this dropped. Wettest place in the entire country? Is that even a stat? I've never heard that stat thrown around. What do you mean we're the wettest place in the entire country? Isn't there a hurricane that just happened? How are we wetter than where there's hurricanes? Also, that's the strangest stat ever. I get it. Oh, this is the driest place in America. The wettest place? You got outlines of some. I mean, this look like a dick and balls, to be honest, but it says it's forecasted Southern California will be the wettest place in the U.S. over the next week. The atmospheric river is expected to sweep across SoCal this weekend. Well, it's Monday now, so it was rain. It wasn't like. I mean, it rained. It wasn't the wettest place in the entire country. Come on. Even when there's like monsoons and hurricanes in Florida and stuff like that, I've never heard, just so y'all know, Florida's the wettest place in the entire country. Like, I feel like they know what they're doing. I feel like they playing. And yeah, everybody in the comments is like, oh, it's the wettest place because it is coochie. Yes, of course. Ladies, guess we ovulating? Come on. That's because I'm back in town. Ah, damn. I should have said that. That would have been perfect for me. I did just come back in town. And now it's the wettest place in America. Ah, such a fumble. Such a good joke fumble. But I just want y'all to know, this was definitely for last week before I pushed the show. But this is in retrospect now. I don't think we are the wettest place in the U.S. We had a couple good solid rains. That was about it. Doing too much. This is crazy. Okay. I don't know if anybody. Hey, what up, Max? I don't know. What up, P? I don't know if anybody. I don't know where Dare was. The thing that came to all the schools in elementary school. Do not do drugs. All that thing. Was it like a West Coast thing, or I don't know if it was a full American thing? Did you guys do Dare as a kid? The guys came out and they're like, "Don't do drugs. It's fun to be sober." And then they go in the back and shoot up. You guys had that experience? Okay. Oh, it's a national thing. Okay, good. You guys should know what I'm talking about. So I don't know if you guys have seen this video, but apparently Dare was a pyramid scheme. Listen to this.
Police officer pyramid scheme the whole time?
Off-duty police officers could get a side gig as a DARE officer, and then they could recruit other police officers in their area. The more people you recruited, the more kickbacks you got. And that's why it spread so fast, because it was kind of an MLM. And the way they got that model, one of the board members, the founder of Herbalife.
Did you just hear what they just said? Dare was invented, if this is true. Dare spread because it was a side gig for police officers. And the more people you recruited, the more money you got, and the founder was the Herbalife dude? Ah! Bro, what? I can't believe my ears. First of all, this didn't work. And the fact that they eventually came around to weed, you remember that? When the DARE program was like, all right, the list of drugs you can't do doesn't have weed anymore. Like, they just let weed in, what? That was the main one you guys warned us against. Remember the girl with the deflated skin on the couch because she was high? Which it turns out that was a great analogy for being too high. That's exactly what it feels like. But that was all weed. And then eventually they were just like, no, weed's okay. But the cocaine, remember the cocaine songs and the heroin songs? Listen to those. Bro, what? This was a pyramid scheme. And to be honest, it doesn't make any difference for us. They went to schools and told people not to do drugs. That's a win, I guess. No one listened. But it was still a good little assembly, during some class period, you got to do this. But this was just so that the cops could get paid, and the Herbalife nigga was funding it. That is insanity. Insanity. And all the people who were doing this were on drugs. That was the irony. Ironic insanity. Someone said we didn't know about drugs until they told us. I mean, if you were sheltered, I definitely learned most of what I knew about drugs came from Dare. And then I started learning more and more about it. But I feel like they introduced me to drugs I had never even heard of. Like I don't think I heard of acid before Dare. And they were making it sound fun, like don't do mushrooms, you're gonna see Bugs Bunny and Scooby Doo. It's like, don't do what? What now? Mushrooms? You at home sneaking, what is it called? The shiitake? I know that's not how you say it. Shiitake? The shiitake mushrooms. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I remember, and this is a stupid story. This is such a stupid story. I remember when I found out about smoking cigarettes. And damn, I was living, how old? I must have been in 4th or 5th grade. I was hella young, okay? Young enough for this not to be that embarrassing. But I heard that you rolled up papers and smoked it. So what did I do? I got some lined paper. I'm not lying to you. I got lined paper, notebook paper, rolled it up, taped it, and just lit the end on fire and just inhaled burning paper fumes and almost choked my life away. Just my stupid first interaction with what I thought drugs was. I rolled a lined piece of notebook paper and just lit the end and went and it was so terrible I just threw it in the toilet because I was smart enough to do this by the toilet in case shit went horribly wrong, and it caught on fire and I threw it in the toilet. But that was definitely my stupid moment. Okay, say I did that too. Well, thank you for not leaving me out there alone. Yeah, I was about to take myself out. That would have been the stupidest obituary. I would have been in heaven looking at my funeral like, don't tell him the details, please. Please don't tell him the details. I didn't need to. I'm just a kid. I was trying to smoke on that yay that Ice Cube was talking about. I mean, that's not what Ice Cube means when he says yay, but, you know, Ice Cube be talking about drugs. Hilarious. Niggas was smoking on that perforated. Is it perforated or perforated? I think it's perforated. Oh, man, I might have to save this one for later in the week because that is... Yeah, I'm going to save that one. All right, we did the Japanese man eating bears. We did the bullet train. Did all the Pokemon cities. There's a Dragon Ball store. Blah, blah, blah. Oh. Okay, this is pretty interesting, actually. Check this out. All right, so I didn't know this until I got back, but the traffic lights in Japan actually have a very interesting system. Listen.
Even traffic lights have a gentle soul. At crosswalks, you'll often hear two familiar sounds: a cheerful pio pio, like a sparrow's song, and a calm kako, like a cuckoo's call. They're not random. The pio pio guides people crossing, from north to south, while the kako helps those traveling from east to west. These enchanting melodies were created to help visually impaired people find their way safely. But over time, they've become part of Japan's urban rhythm, a gentle reminder of care, empathy, and harmony in everyday life.
They put thought into everything. I just heard different beeping and stuff like that, because in America it's just like beep means go, and you know, I wonder if, I don't know if we cool enough out here to make them bird sounds, but it was just one of those little details. That's like that's so dope. This, I don't know if that exactly is the Shibuya crossing, but the famous crosswalk with like all those different ways. That's in Shibuya. That was actually right near where I was staying, and I heard these. I heard these. I didn't know they were the different sounds meant east to west, north to south. Like that is insanely cool. And they're birds. There's made out of little birds. Like everything's so poetic out there. So dope. Yeah, I didn't know that until I came back, but that was very, very cool. Have I been to thrift stores in Japan? It's the best. I don't really thrift. And I'll tell you why. I used to really like going to places and like Buffalo Exchange and getting like these jackets and stuff like that. That was my thing. I would go and get what are those called? They're not starter jackets. Members only jackets. And the varsity jackets. I was getting like ones from different old schools and different random like pilot jackets. Definitely like a whole phase of mine. And then there was this one time I went, and it was during a flannel phase, and I grabbed the flannel, and I liked it, and it matched my current outfit, so I just threw it on right there. And I wore it home, and when I got home, I was like, you nasty bitch. Like, that's so gross. I just took it. Somebody wore it, gave it away. It was handled multiple times, put on a hanger. A couple people tried it on probably, and then I bought it and just threw it right on, and I was like, that is so disgusting. And then I washed it, and that was it. Nothing happened. But then I saw that story of someone who thrifted and put the stuff right on and got like a skin-eating bacteria or like mites and stuff like that. And that made me think, like, I was just like, dang, it felt weird just throwing the clothes on right there. And then I just stopped thrifting completely. I even, and this is probably common knowledge for most of you, but when I buy clothes from like Amazon or anywhere that like ships them to me, I take them out the package and just throw them right into the washing machine. Because there's like a part of you that feels like you're opening it, taking it out the plastic so it's new, but it's not. It's not used, but it's still not just used, So I know most of you guys probably already do that, but yeah, wash them clothes first. Yeah, I don't thrift anymore. I don't even go to like garage sales or anything. Like I just don't want anything that's been somebody else's at this point. Unless it's a game. I do have all these games right here. These Game Boy games were somebody else's, but it's a little different. Amazon sent you a used cosplay? Is that what you bought, or you didn't know that? Yeah, that means somebody was already sweaty and musty in it. Every cosplay got a story, Unless you got the fans on the inside, you go into a DreamCon in Texas, and you dressed as Boba Fett. Oh, must city. You gonna smell like a sewer when you take that off. Damn, they said it was new. How'd you find out it was used? That's crazy. Used cosplay is tough. 'Cause I already know. I mean, I smelled some of y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I've been to the cons. I could tell when a nigga's been there all day. I was in and out, man. I stayed close enough. I walked around a little bit. As soon as I felt that first bead of sweat going down my back in the hotel, shower, boom, go back out. You're not gonna catch me. If you catch me musty, tell me immediately, because you'll be catching a mew, and I just want to know. I'm gonna be like, hey, congratulations, you caught me. That's catching me slipping. If I'm still around and I'm tired and musty, yeah, let me know. Say, oh, Patrick, nice to meet you. You're tart. Spirit Halloween said, don't try on the masks. Damn, that's true. They probably don't go around wiping them down. You said the cosplay was worn out. What was it, by the way? Just out of curiosity, what was the cosplay? That's crazy. Yeah, you can't do that. You definitely can't do that. All right, I gotta ask you guys this because this is kind of nuts. Are these all pictures? Okay. It was a Link cosplay. Damn, that did not help my point. Musty Links. All right, I want to know if you guys would do this. Would you guys be down for this like experiment type of thing? So this is a hotel in Japan that lets guests stay for only $1, but they have to live stream the entire experience. Can you do that? Only $1, $1 a night. The only condition is you got to live stream online for the whole world to watch. And the hotel has a YouTube channel, $1 hotel, and it's already attracted millions of views. There's no audio to protect privacy, and cameras capture everything else from sleeping to eating noodles at 3 a.m. The owner says it's an experiment in modern transparency. No, owner, you freaky. You are freaky. There's no, don't give me that human experiment. I just want to see. You are freaky. Hell no, I wouldn't do this. Because I don't know why it's being watched. You know what I mean? Like, I need more context. It needs to be my YouTube channel. It has to be under my conditions. Hey, I'm streaming at this hotel this whole time, you know? Like, it being someone else's is like they could just have a whole community of people beating off to guests. They could have weirdos that are like waiting for certain people to be there. Now you know when they're there and when they're gone. So you can, I mean, obviously, I don't know if anything would happen because it's live streamed, but you know where that person is. I say absolutely not. There's probably like cameras in the toilet. This is some freaky stuff. I don't know. I don't know about this one, Chief. In Japan, the Asahi Ryokan. Okay, that's what I was saying earlier. Guests stay for $1 a night, but only if they agree to be live streamed 24/7. There's no audio. Everything else is visible. Sleeping, eating, relaxing, all watched by thousands online. It's privately traded for $1 and millions of views. So they're making all their views on the YouTube channel. But hang on. $1 hotel. Let's see what's going on now. I just Googled YouTube instead of just going to the website. All right, $1 hotel. Y'all live or what? Let's call it the $1. New $1 hotel. I don't see it live. Is it on like Japanese YouTube or something? A year ago. Oh, was it shut down? Let's see what their most recent one is. A year ago, shorts. Can't see. You guys want to watch one? I wonder if they got shut down or something. Okay, this is creepy. Bro, I'm so uncomfortable right now. Bro, it's not even like a super nice room. I mean, if you're trying to save money, I guess, but like, look at this. This says watching movie. Watching him watch a movie. Taking bath. This is fucking terrifying. Most of it is him sleep. Yeah, absolutely not. Holy shit. This is actually real. It's not live right now. I don't know if it's called new because I'm assuming there's another one. But there's no one staying at the hotel right now since they're not live streaming. I will promote you if you'll let me come stay in your hotel. Is he trying to get $1 off? Is he trying to get a free room? Yeah, let me do the live streaming, but he'll get me on the dollar. What? You trying to do a brand deal? Nah, that actually freaks me the hell out. Is this the same dude? This dude stayed there a lot. I'm absolutely not doing a woman or kids. Holy shit. Yeah, let me get up out of here. That is crazy. Nah, man. Time out. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Who is watching this and why? Because it looked... I was skipping around, and it was creepy. So imagine if you just let it play while they're watching a movie. I don't know about that, Captain. I don't know. Oh, I thought I had my new bag over here. Okay. All right. It's been 2 hours. I think it's time to play some games. I think it's time to play a horror game. Y'all ready to finish this or try to finish this Skinwalker game? Because I have been thinking about it quite a bit. I feel like I'm behind on my games. Oh, also, fun fact, I left this game playing my whole trip. The game was playing out of pause button, not on the pause menu, just looking my entire trip. When I came back, I saw it, and it says now I have 428 hours on this game because I forgot to. It's crazy. I just turned off the Planet Sandwich stream and just went to the airport. Insanity. A black-eyed priest game? What? Time to freak some skin? That is not what this is about. I promise you. Alright, let me know if everything, you can hear everything, see everything. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it was a lot of walking around. I'm a little smaller now. Okay, so if anybody remembers, let me know if the game is too loud. The last thing that happened, I found the security guard's clothes, and then the Skinwalker walked right past this curtain, and it was very scary. So now we know the Skinwalker is here, and he killed your boy. How's the sound? Did I sound okay? Is the game too loud? Let me know. I should just ring this fire alarm. Get the cops over here. Now, if you just saw the Skinwalker, would you do this? It's loud. Game's loud. I don't believe you because people don't be telling me. 15. Okay, let me figure out how to play before I get jump scared. Oh, that's real. But I'm gonna fall for it. I think I have to fall for it. But there's no way that's real. It's a mimic.
Lucy's in trouble.
No, she's not. The gullible white girl. The gullible white girl. The basement is the exact opposite direction I need to go. What should I do? What should you do? Oh, I get to choose? Nigga, leave. Don't give a damn about Belle. Oh my god. Alright, time to be a hero. I'm not. Man. Fix game audio. Can y'all hear the game? I don't hear anything weird. Let me make sure. Fix game audio. That does sound weird, huh? Why is it crackling like that? Oh god. Made it so far. Too much game? I just turned it down. Too sound loud. How's that? I don't know. I don't hear any popping. So that's booty cheeks. What else can that be? You think it's supposed to sound like that? Let's see. CRT effects. Does anybody know what CRT is? So I'm not really hearing a crackle. It do sound like it's part of the game though. Alright, let's go for it. Looks like we're gonna have to go to the basement. Good old Ouija board. It's gotta be over here, right? Nope. Hello.
Help me, please. It
she was-
burns.
Damn. Okay, I was wrong. Definitely not a a mimic. Looks like we can get in through a hole in the wall. Oh, I'm in here. Oh! Did he just hit me with an uppercut?
Shit.
Oh my god. What the? Move something. Oh. Shit. Ah. I just hit the pipe. Break the bear. Grab the glass. Cut the straight. No! Why did he? Why did I get uppercut though? That was the weirdest thing in this sequence. Damn, nah, it was for sure a setup. I knew that. I knew that immediately. And that door was unlocked. Hey, what the? Stage fatality is insane. uppercut was crazy. It socked me out. And then I had to do all this shit just to get out. She was getting creative with it. Ah, damn it. That's not that far back. I just have to remember to save. Now I know not to. I can go through here with no problems. Bro, that
Help!
uppercut
Someone
was so
clean the
unnecessary.
basement! Lucy.
Let's hit it. Let's walk right into his. How do I know there's a better one. Okay. Oh shit. That scared the fuck out of me. Okay, how do I save in this game? Okay. How did I save the first time? Alright, guess I gotta just do it.
Help me!
Got a right hook.
Oh shit!
Straight. Then what, nigga? Then what? Get me out of here! What am I missing? Skinwalker game. How to save. Because I know I saved it right before I... You need to interact with the placed totem, which will display a journal icon. That's not the right one. Wait, what's this game called? It's not called Skinwalker, huh? What is this game called? Skin Freak. Autosave. I gotta complete some shit. Okay. Hey, shout out to Hiccups. Just saw she posted something in the Discord. Sorry we didn't do a Discord of the week. I was trying to make sure that this shit worked in the first place. Okay, so I think my problem is that
Lucy's in.
I get the first one free, then I use the glass to get the other 3 free. I forgot my feet were wait, what are the controls? Soundtrack is unnerving. Alright, y'all. Skinwalker's not gonna get me again. I'ma get the Skinwalker. Skin Freak.
Can I duck? Can I like? I know the uppercut is coming.
Help
Can
me,
I
please!
weave? Yeet, yeet.
Oh shit!
Get out of there.
That was too fucking close.
Shit. We gonna keep the glass and the pipe with us, or? Plenty of weapons in here. Damn! Her feet was in it.
Okay, I'll lift up on 3. This is probably going to hurt. 1, 2, 3! Ah! Lucy, you hide out down here.
Oh, she's fine.
The building is in lockdown, but there's a shut-off switch on the top floor.
Hide here, where he just was, where he took her?
I'm going to go up there and flip it. When the building goes back to normal, you run out that front door and get some help. Sounds like a plan?
Yeah. Belle, please, be careful.
I don't know if you should be in here. Also, your feet was in acid. Are you okay? I don't know if you should be just standing next to a vat of acid with smoke coming out of it. Well, I'm not grabbing any weapons. Any of the stuff that I needed to get out. I'm not grabbing any of it. Okay. Even a brick? Nope. Let's just use our hands that just failed us. Am I crouching? I mean, I just lost in a fist fight, so I don't know why I didn't grab something to swing. But hey, white woman going white woman, white woman going white woman. All right, so what am I supposed to be doing? I got no notes. No notes for what's happening. Cool. Where's the electricity? Let's ask this freaky nigga.
Help me find...
Screwdriver.
Silly goose, it's in your pocket.
Why was that a question then?
Help me...
I got everything. Except a clue. Oh, I got the access card, huh? Oh God. I've not been here before. Oh shit. Oh, he messed you up too?
I'm sorry, I don't feel
The cleaning robot?
well.
Oh, Charles.
Okay, that was so unnecessary.
Terribly sorry. You have to get out of here, Bella.
Like how the robot sounds hurt.
The garbage chute. There's a ladder.
Don't worry, Charles. We'll fix you right back up.
No, Belma. I think I'm ready to meet my maker again.
Pretty intense robot death. Well, damn. Huh. Alright, R.I.P. Alright, he said there's a ladder in the trash chute. Almost got shocked. Fire is your friend. I ain't never heard that. Alright, you did say. It's a ladder. What was that? Oh. Oh, so it wasn't a collectible ladder. Okay, but it took me where I needed to go. Hat? The fuck? I just climbed up the trash chute. That's kind of crazy. Oh, I remember I saw a boy right here. Shit. Huh? Damn, I gotta grab that stool. Put a stool in my back pocket real quick. Fine. Let me out. Please let me out. Oh, I can't reach it. Bro, running around naked with a chainsaw. What's my goal? I'ma lose. I lost when he was hands-free. He didn't have no weapon. This nigga was socking me out, putting me into traps. He didn't put old girl in an acid trap. Like, this is GG's. Bro, literally on this floor. My chin is still sore from the uppercut that I had to take. What is this office building? Just go. There's nothing I can do about it anyway. It's a staircase. Where is he going to? I'm seeing him run freely, and he only pops up when I need him, or when I absolutely don't need him. Is what I mean. Where the fuck am I even going? don't have a reason to open it? I thought I was trying to flip a switch or something. Sucked bone dry. This game absolutely knows what it's doing. How did he have access to all this? Does he have a security card? He didn't even take the card off the nigga he killed. Something about to happen. Something about to happen. Something about to happen. It's too quiet. It's way too regular. Where is this? Have I been here? This doesn't look familiar, guys. Something egregious is gonna happen. Oh, I haven't been to this floor yet. Red button, fuck it. What did that do? Oh. Woo! Oh my god! Don't examine it! Oh my god. Shit. Okay, I'm just gonna press all these buttons. How many do I have to find? Oh, there's a bunch of them. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay, I think you just have to break his line of sight. And I say just very loosely. Oh, there he is. security system. Why is it spread everywhere? Oh, there's one. Jesus, what a horrible level. Okay, let's get back to it. Back to it. Oh shit, we're here. Fucking koi fish, bro. That's not good. Way to go, my boy. Oh! He knows who I am. Y'all talking about volume is equals quantity? What are you? Is it too loud? I'm over here fighting for my life. Y'all talking about the meaning of volume? Okay. It's like this nigga's in every floor I'm on at once. I'm still trying to do my job. Hell no. Let's get off. I need a shot after that. She needs to wet her whistle. What am I looking for? Oh shit. I'm just getting to safety at this point. I don't know what. Like, what am I looking for? I thought I was supposed to be up here to hit a switch. Shit, why? Why would they do that? At least it means I'm going the right way. I knew it. I knew it was gonna do that. I'm just making my way to the top.
7th floor. Finally.
Thank you, Unicorn. I'm just about to psych myself up in my sweaty ass palms for this. There's the control room. But how? Bruh. Hey, this dude is brutal. This is probably one of the most brutal video game villains I've ever gone up against. Completely skinned. Okay. There's nothing else I could use from here. I feel like there's other resources. Oh, I'm the queen. Oh my god, it is about time. Well, he should have used it, but... Oh my god, I did not expect it to turn into a game like this. Where is he? Where is he? Ain't no way this just turned into Half-Life. Oh, now I can't wait to see him.
You scared me. I didn't know you were here.
They lucky that that cutscene started. He would have had a hole in him. I definitely clicked.
Harold.
Who's Harold?
What are you doing here?
A funny thing. I fell asleep at my desk.
It's a
Mr.
security
Bond
guard?
had me working on an important project. I only woke up when these alarms started going crazy.
Whose outfit did I grab?
Then I left my office and started looking around for a way to get out of here.
Whose key card?
Hey, what's wrong? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
I don't trust him. I don't trust him. No, he got to know about this. Yeah, let's see if he's lying.
What were you working on tonight?
Working on?
To be here so late, what were you doing?
Oh, just some last-minute reports for Mr. Bond.
He said working on?
Have you seen anything strange?
Nah,
I don't know. I'm not sure why the alarm is going off all of a sudden. But I'm sure it's just a malfunction or something.
Ain't no way you don't know anything going on.
Not a chance. Look, something terrible has happened. People are dead. They were killed. We need to get out of here.
Killed?
Don't let him know I'm on.
Do you know where the manual override is?
No, just that it's somewhere on this floor. That's why I was up here.
In uppercut range. Yeah. I don't know about this. He said somewhere on this floor. How did he not know? He's a security
I'm sure
guard.
we'll find it if we stick together.
Play stupid. Yep. Alright, you walking ahead of me. Come on, easy. Easy, big shoulders. Oh my god. You stay right there.
Oh my god.
Bro, this nigga is not playing around with us. He's not playing with us. This is too much. This dude is violent as hell.
Steve?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Who is Steve? Who's Harold? Oh, Harold is... Wait. Oh, Harold is my coworker. Steve is the security guard from downstairs. Wait, so you've been sleeping here since work?
There's something bothering me.
What? Besides some lunatic killing people?
When Mr. Bond had me come in, he said I would be the only one in the office tonight.
Thank you. Use some damn sense.
Okay. Guess he forgot that he asked me to stay late last week. You know how he is.
Why didn't I see you at any point tonight?
Am I on trial or something?
Shit, I would play dumb if I didn't have this pistol on me.
Stop with the questions! Flip that switch over there and let's go!
You flip it.
You can grill me some more after we get out of here.
Sorry, just trying to get things straight.
Alternate plan.
Oh my god, Harold.
Damn, was I not supposed to do that? I don't know. His story didn't check out to me, so better safe than sorry. Niggas is dying anyways.
I killed him.
Sure did. I wasn't about to press that button with my back turned. Yeah. That's how the cookie crumbles, my nigga.
I just have to get back down.
Yeah, I feel good about that. I don't feel any type of way. You saw there was a corpse pinned to the Don't turn around! We got the whip, we got the pistol! Shoot! I fucked up. I genuinely fucked that up. Damn. Well, I mean, it was suspect, right? It was sketchy. Everybody dying. I don't know who's who. I haven't seen anybody imitate somebody else yet, so that part's on me. But I got here, you weren't there, you were asleep upstairs, you didn't hear none of this happen. There was a building shut down, the lights went off, the security gates went up, and you didn't hear none of it? Nah, man. And now he's talking about, oh, this is crazy. Press that button over there. Nigga, you press it. What? I got it on me. I got it on me. Where is this? Is this in the office building still? This looks like a Call of Duty level. It's gotta be that big open area. Just didn't do something. Are these even doors? Oh my god! Nah, walk him down. Walk him down. Now's the time to be brave. We got the Holy shit. What is happening? Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on. This is horrible. This is horrible. Oh my god. This is what do I do? What do I do? Where do I go? How do I feel? Buzz on him! Buzz on him! Buzz on him, fuck nigga! Is this nigga bulletproof? I'm taking chainsaw. No reloads. Just pure bullshit. Like, damn, no reloads? I got the infinite bullet glitch? Oh my god, there's nothing to tell you what the right direction is. That ain't it. Great. Like I have any reference for where I'm going. Said he bulletproof, I'm chainsaw proof. Win-win. Sound like a stalemate. I like how she just turned into John Wick and now we walking him down. Okay. What else we gonna do? Turning into a shooter was so unexpected.
Is that sirens?
Are we on the roof?
Maybe I can get their attention some way.
Shoot. Ew. What was that? Just shoot in the air. The cops have to respond to that. Oh, what is this, Super Mario Maker now? What do I have in my hands? Is that my hand? God, this is my hand. What did the valve do? Can I jump? Okay, so it was not supposed to do that. Gotcha.
Is that sirens? Maybe I can get their attention some way.
Did he cut? Why isn't the gun? Why couldn't I pick up the gun? Yeah, I lost a hand. I had another one. You know what I mean? Chance? Yep, it was too over. Okay, maybe a couple twists to this. Please don't kill me, mister. Yeah.
Stay away from me!
Oh. That's all I had to do. Oh. Oh, damn. I thought saying stay away from me was all I had to do, and he was about to walk away. Come on. Help! Can I knock this over? Yeah. Ah!
Fred! What?
thought we were friends. Oh my God, reveal?
See? Just a friendly face underneath.
Who the fuck is that?
Steve?
I know that ain't the security guard.
How?
Okay, that seemed like it was still part of the cutscene. What the hell?
Is that
Steve?
Maybe I can get their attention some way.
That was the security guard? Oh man, I think I gotta play this game again. How does that even make sense though? Okay, so I killed. So at this point, we can agree I killed Harold for no reason. I think we can definitely agree that I killed Harold for absolutely no reason.
Stay away from me!
I'm going sharp. Well, I'm holding it like it's a shotgun. I thought this was like a weapon that I could use. At least he's walking. I'm losing blood quick.
I thought we were friends.
He did turn off the chainsaw though.
See?
You're...
Come on, Belle. Come with me. I'm sorry I had to lie to you. About Harold, I mean.
What?
Nothing against the guy, but I couldn't tell you the police were looking for me. Could I?
Harold. Sorry about Harold.
I'm glad we had one last night together, though. I wasn't expecting you to work tonight. Fate is funny, huh? I hid in the basement while the police searched the building. I was just about to leave. I had everything I needed and was going to leave the state.
And I had to work late.
But
Ain't
then...
it? See? Work ain't everything, y'all. Could save your life.
Then you walked in, Belle.
Harold was already there, though. If he'd been there, you could have just killed the shit out of him. Oh my God.
And I needed your skin. Not for selfish reason.
Bruh, back the
I could always see your pain, you know.
Why am I listening to
I
him?
admire your strength.
Stop turning around.
I really do. Now, wrapped around me, I'll be able to keep you safe forever. Isn't that a nice thought, Beth? I'll cut that beautiful skin of yours away, and I'll leave all the ugliness underneath.
I'm out here catching strays. Yeah. Ooh! Ho-ad, nigga! Oh, I would get to get the final finishing blow. Oh, no. Press it again. Double shot. Damn! I'm getting blamed for all this. I'm definitely getting blamed for this whole situation. That wasn't enough evidence. He's gonna do something where he climbs back up or something. We going to jail. GG's, we are going to prison. That was crazy. That was a little last minute gore. Oh my God, what?
Oh, good, you're awake.
Oh my God, she's worse than the Skinwalker. Ah! Nurse Peggy.
Jesus, kid, you had one hell of a night.
Oh shit.
Let me tell the doctor you're up. He'll explain everything. Just sit tight and don't strain yourself.
Okay. Said she looking like misery. Damn. He said she looked like misery. That's a horrible adjective to be called in general.
All right, sweetie, he'll be with you in just a moment.
Oh my god. Can I leave? Can I? Oh.
Doctor,
This is
I
about
think
to be
someone
bad.
is in the room.
Oh my god. This is the worst. This is the worst. Yeah. That was just horrible. It was such a good game. Shout out to Jordan and Matt King, but that was terrifying. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, guys. It was horrifying from beginning to end. I couldn't even get a little happy ending at the end. I'm assuming there's multiple skin freaks then. Wow. Wow.
After a brief psychological breakdown in state the pleasant insane asylum, Belle has reintegrated herself into the real world. Her whereabouts could not be confirmed. It seems she has gone into hiding as press, authors, and reporters were pressuring her every day and night for all the gory details in search of selling a sensational story. Steve is dead. Her father is dead. Yet the scars still remain as she tries to capture the one thing that has eluded her all these years. A normal life. And yes, she definitely did get a badass hook on her right forearm. While we don't know where she is, we can be sure that she is not sleeping easy these days. Recently, it has been reported that Steve's, now known as the infamous Skin Freak, grave has been dug up almost a year after the events of that fateful night. His body is now missing. The county sheriff's department has blamed it on a practical joke by teenage kids.
Of course they did. They don't want to do their job. Okay, so that's confusing. That is so confusing because we saw her in the hospital dead, but then he's saying she's missing because she went to an insane asylum after that and she had a hook hand, which means she got out of that alive. And I thought Steve was dead, so who the hell was that skin freak? Like, I didn't have the hook in that last scene, so for him to say I had a hook and I went to an insane asylum means they've heard of me since that scene happened, so that was insanely confusing. That was really confusing. Wow. All right, well. Look, if you missed the last few Planet Sandwiches that we were playing this, I think it took 2, 3? I forget. Go back and watch this whole playthrough. Later on down the line, I might play it through again just to see. I feel like I want to play it again now that I know that it was Steve, just to see all the suspicious stuff going on. And I might want to not kill Harold this time because I shot him for no reason whatsoever. Hallucinations? Yeah, I guess so. Maybe. Yeah, because kept seeing it everywhere, and then she saw the yeah. I don't know. This game went out of its way to be violent and kill people. So, wow, great game suggestion. I don't know if this was a I forget who sent me this game, but thank you. That was awful. It was terrifying. I am very, very, very interested in this lo-fi wave of these like indie horror games. It seems like they're willing to go further than a lot of the mainstream games that we see. So this was Hiccups. This was a Hiccups production. Hey, appreciate it, Hicks. Was it? Yeah, shout out to Hiccups. Okay, for sure. Thank you. Yeah, if there's any other games you guys suggest, you guys know where to go. We got the Discord popping. A lot of people are. Thank you to y'all keeping it active, especially during my absence. Looks like Planet Sandwich is back. I'm glad that we didn't have any issues this time, and I'm gonna see if that static electricity that might have just been this game, because I played over the weekend and that didn't happen. So unless I'm just super unlucky and stuff is not happening in the tests that happened on Planet Sandwich time, I'm sure that it was game specific. Like you guys said, it sounded like it was part of the. I don't know. Anybody, if anybody checked out my Pokemon stream yesterday, during the day, let me know if there was some weird static. I didn't hear any. But yeah, that was traumatizing. I'm gonna be thinking about this for a while. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I'm thinking I might do a quick stream at night. But Wednesday I cannot. I'm gonna be at a show. I'm also shooting on Wednesday, so I won't be able to do Planet Sandwich on Wednesday. So I might do Thursday night. I think that having two Planet Sandwiches, either Tuesday, Thursday, or Monday, Thursday. It'll probably end up being Tuesday, Thursday, but not this week. But yeah, it's great to be back. Great to be back from Japan. Came back with some amazing stuff. Got to finish this game finally. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for pulling up on a Monday. You could have been watching anything, but you've been watching me. So thank you. Thanks for the reminder, NB. We got Protect Your Light code Japan. Japan will give you 45% off for the rest of the week. And yeah, feel free to jump in the Discord, ask me any questions about Japan, or just, wait until I'm online. And yeah, back-to-back sandwiches. Yep, I'm trying to see if I can do it twice a week. But yeah, glad to be back. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys on the next one. Later.